Yo, what is up, everyone? Therapy without a degree. Hold on, where are my gunshots? Need some gunshots because we got JoJo in the building.
What up? What up?
What up? What up? And virtually, we have Mr. Zane. What up, sir?
What's up, Zane in the building?
You're not in the building? Don't fucking lie to the people.
I'm in the building. I'm in my building.
Nah, it don't count.
You're in a building.
In a building.
He's in a building. Fuck out of here. I just saw your ass. Next time, no, I should have known better. I should have known better.
You saw me too many times. I was the one off. That was it.
I should.
You got one chance. You gotta pick one.
I gotta pick one thing, one activity for the day. Like, okay, we either go to VIP or we do the podcast. And my dumb ass did that.
You picked the Tuesday, man. I don't know why you did that to yourself.
I forgot who I was dealing with. I forgot.
You did.
Next time I should have did that on a Wednesday.
Caught you slipping, man.
Yeah, you caught me slipping. Fuck out of here. It's never gonna happen again. He's gonna be like, yeah, man, you want to do that on a Tuesday? Nope. Fuck Tuesdays.
You should have been on that one.
Yeah. Fuck Tuesdays. Oh no, that's it. But all right, Joe. So we got Zane here virtually, and we might be getting Tay in here as well too. So let me just move this over. Oh damn! This is just gonna give me a lot more shit to edit. Me moving this shit around. All right. But what's up, man? We got JoJo here. JoJo's in the fucking studio. At least he's in the studio, people. Yo, what's up?
Damn, came from my own life.
Sorry. What's up?
Nothing much. Got out of work. Got ready real quick. Rushed over here.
Something last. So you were looking fresh over here with the Nonstop Profit.
NSP. Classic T.
NSP. So we might as well just say it publicly because, fuck them. So he was just like, yo, I got to get the Instagram account. We got to get someone out there has the NSP Instagram. Just NSP.
Because my Instagram right now is nonstopprofit.shop. So, when you're like, if you're in a conversation with someone, it's too long to make them remember
all that.
So I want just NSP, and I DM the guy. He has no pictures. He doesn't follow nobody. It's just an empty account. I DM'd him. I told him I'll pay for it. Like, I'll buy it.
Oh, you led with that? Don't lead with the unsend that.
Nah, yeah, I was like, I want it.
Nah, it's all right, fuck it, because he has Nonstop Profit. So he's just like, fuck it, we'll pay.
So I wanted to buy it, and he never answered me. So now I'm trying to report him for copying me. We'll see how that goes.
Exactly. We'll see how that goes, man. We got to report this account. Zane, you know the Instagram gods, yo. Let's get this shit reported over here.
Yeah, Zane, help me out.
Oh. So somebody's copying your channel?
No, he has his Instagram profile is NSP, and I want it.
So you just get him reported.
Yeah.
I'll talk to somebody.
Yeah, we gotta just talk. Yeah, I like how Zane said, like, yeah, well, I'll talk to somebody. We'll get that taken care of.
Talk to somebody and get it taken care of.
Appreciate that.
All right. I dig it, man. Yo, you brought up Instagram. Don't even get me started.
Oh, yeah, Joe has an Instagram problem.
I should just, this whole thing has just begun. Should I get into it?
Yeah, it's a safe place.
It's a safe place?
Yeah.
Zane, should I? You know the situation.
About what?
About Instagram.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't do it. I
would do it.
I wouldn't do it. You don't want to do that. It's not good for character. But you could talk about it, but don't drop no names.
Nah, I won't drop no names.
Yeah, you could talk about it, just don't drop no names.
I mean, it's just
let the clip out.
Hold on. Okay, put some holy water in me.
You might need some more.
I need some holy water.
More shots.
Nah, man. Let me not be a dick. Because if I really get in my feelings, that was yesterday. That was yesterday's energy. I was upset because it's like, don't like just jeopardize my way of fucking income. You know what I'm saying? Just put it like this, people. When you get called out on your shit, when you get called out with the bullshit, when you just doing things another way, just own up to it, yo. Just be honest, yo. Being honest is like fucking major, man. Like, especially if you're trying to work with somebody, like. Yo, you ever like Zane? You ever had that shit like they just honest with you and they're trying to work with you and you're trying to work with them and it's just over just some silly bullshit?
Yeah.
What do you say?
Well, at that point, it's tough to say anything. I usually just kind of like because I had situations when people just lie on me and I just don't fuck with them after. I'm like, I usually just like, oh, okay, no problem, not a problem.
Word.
And then just don't work with them again. And then they have the nerve to like, hey, let's do. I'm like, nah. Kind of like, we were in the car today and we on the phone. That was one of them.
Oh, really?
That was one of them. I was like, I'm not trying to do that. He would always try to second undercut me. I'm not. Listen, it's either you in it as a partnership or you undercut me, then that's it. Because he one of those 60-40 type of people. But you doing most of the work.
Oh, yeah, fuck that.
But because they scored the deal, which makes sense, then they get the piece on that. But it's like, no, it's actually the reverse. If you want to get a cut of anything, the person that's doing the most work, they're going to get the most pay. And then you just get a percentage off of that, like a commission, not the other way around. And some people, they don't get that, but it's whatever.
Fuck him.
So he's telling me these numbers, but numbers like, oh, blah, blah. I was like, I'm not trying to hear all that. This is my rate. You ain't trying to pay it, then that's cool.
He's like,
okay.
Adios.
Like, I don't know what to tell you at that point.
Yeah. And it's just like, yo, just be real and just be honest. That's all I'm gonna say. We're not even gonna get into that whole story because that'll be a different Joe. It'll be a different Joe. We're not ready for that. But all right, man, what y'all been up to? Today is Tuesday. Weekend went by. I don't know. I don't think Zane was in the streets this weekend, but I know JoJo was in the streets.
No,
He was outside.
Wasn't in the streets.
Nah, you were outside a little bit.
For like an hour, 2 hours.
You were an hour, 2 hours, something light.
Yeah.
You just gave him something, a little something.
Yeah, it was just like those like spare the moment. I was just at someone's house watching the boxing fight. And then they was just like, let's go here. And I was like, all right.
What fight?
Forgot his name, Shakur something. I can't remember his last name. He's from Newark. He's a pro.
Really?
He's a world champion, actually.
That's dope.
Undefeated, I think 18-0. Shakur Stevenson.
Okay.
From Newark.
That's dope. I like boxing.
Yeah.
See, you're out a little bit. Yeah, I can't wait till this guy.
Joe was outside too.
He's like, yo, hold on.
You trying to put the fire on me? Joe was in these streets too.
I was outside a little bit. Only
Well, always be saying everybody else in the street but his street ass. That's crazy.
Nah, I barely be outside. I don't even know what y'all be talking
outside
about.
in these damn streets, acting a damn fool. I'm talking about, oh, we out in the streets. Man, you better go say something now.
I was out. What did I do? I don't even remember what happened Friday night. No, that sounds crazy. That sounds crazy. Yeah, that sounds crazy.
That's how you know Joe was lit.
Nah, that sounds crazy. I just don't remember because I was probably just here in the house. But no, Saturday night I did go out, watched a little live band, got together with my people. Shout out to Jay Foss, shout out to Kelly, Jara. A bunch of us went out just to watch some live music. I'm a sucker for that shit. Like, tell me there's a band and tell me that there's like live music, you're gonna get me outside. Like, other than that, I'm not really like.
I've never been to nothing like that.
Nah, yeah, that's.
I just went to my first concert a couple months ago.
What'd you go see?
Lil Baby and Lil Durk.
Lil Baby and Lil Durk?
And the Back Outside tour.
They back outside. Look.
Me and my sister.
That's fire, yo. That was dope. What about you, man? What'd you do, Zane? What'd you do this weekend?
I was trying to sleep.
You trying to sleep?
I was trying to sleep because Friday I was doing a video for NJ Lottery, and
Talk your shit. Little guy, subtle, just you know. Just Andre
yeah,
Lottery.
just subtle, just talking my shit. Yeah, but I was tired, and then I worked on Saturday, and then I was just like, I'm just trying to recover. To be honest,
Word.
it was just a lot of, it was overwhelming. But
Overwhelming.
I made it. Yeah, it was overwhelming, but I was able to push through and persevere and whatnot. So I was ready. I was happy for the opportunity. Very thankful for that. But it was time to like just recover because it was just like everything was just going so fast.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it. So I didn't really do too much, but this week is gonna be a little different.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna get you outside more. He's single now, so.
Oh.
We're gonna get him outside.
Joe, give him
some gunshots for being single. Of course. little claps. Nah, but yeah. So round of applause for Zane. We're gonna get this guy outside more.
Welcome, Zane, to the dark side.
Welcome to the dark side. Yes, come on to our side. Nah,
I like this single life.
You like it? Shit,
I don't have to like fucking I don't have to worry about texting anybody before I go to sleep.
Right? Fuck. No more good morning texts. Like fuck those, right?
No more good morning I could just wake up and just go to work.
No more explaining yourself too.
No more explaining why you home late. Blah blah. What are you doing? I gotta do a whole recap. Like, yeah, it was cool sharing that experience, but I'm like, you know what? I actually don't miss it. Not gonna lie.
He's like, nah, I'm good.
I'm actually pretty solid. I'm like, oh wow, I don't have to talk to nobody. I'm good. Some people, it takes some time for them to really accept that because you get so used to like that habit. But after a while, man, you're just like, oh shit. It's like I'm actually free.
Yo.
What do I do with my time?
I don't know, man. It's tough because you get to a certain age. Like JoJo still got time.
Oh, yeah.
But you get to a certain age, yo, you become single, and you're like, yo, I don't know if I'm ever go back.
That's fine.
I'm serious.
Well, you don't think you'll ever go back to a relationship?
Yeah, because let me stop.
I was actually talking to your mom about this too. I was like, yo, you get to a point, man, when you live with someone, especially when you live with someone, it's different when you don't live with them. Like Zane, he maybe has one more shot. That's it.
You think so?
He's right here.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, he got one more shot, right? If he lives with Shorty, like I'm saying, a committed relationship. If he lives with Shorty and it doesn't work out after that, I don't know. He's in the streets full time.
So you saying I got one? They got one more chance to get their shit together. That's what you just said.
Yeah, you got one more but I don't know. You have to if you live with the person. If you live with the person for some
if
time,
I live, I haven't. It's not. So there's no one because I haven't.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, you kind of still have a shot because you haven't done the living with them yet. After you live with one for some time, and then you get out, yo, the odds of that happening again is very, very rare.
You don't think ever?
No,
So you just gotta be careful who you be with.
What's up?
I say you just gotta be careful who you live with, like who you try to start a future with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I think I will, but
you're not as open to.
Nah.
Yeah, I just feel like you haven't met that person yet. You say that now, but everybody always says that, and they'd be the first one to get married. It was like, I was once like you, and you be sharing that story to everybody else. I was once like you. I didn't believe, but look at me now. I got 5 kids. That's what's gonna happen.
No, but that's different though. I'm saying like being committed and being like living with the person.
Listen, like I said, you haven't met that person yet.
Nah,
they're gonna rock your world, and you're like, "Oh shit, y'all really do exist out here." I almost lost faith. Trust me, man. Even though I'm out, doesn't mean I don't believe.
I know. I just fucking.
That was just with the wrong person.
I think everybody's got like a person. Just gotta find it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think until you find it, just have fun. Do what you want.
Mine's in DR right now, fucking doing something.
Like you know
That's
her, or you
hilarious.
just
Nah.
you think.
I just, you know, it's intuition.
God damn. Now you gotta scrub that.
I
You
gotta
gotta
edit-
scrub that.
I
You
gotta
gotta
edit
edit that. That's an edit point. That's an edit point, bro. That's an edit
Why?
point.
What's wrong
Nah,
about
that's an
that?
edit point. Nah, that's an edit point. I'm sorry. That's an edit point. You almost had it, but it's an edit point. I'm sorry, man. You were good. You were good up until that point, but that's an edit point. I'm sorry.
All right, whatever. Flag that, guys. Invisible person behind the camera. Flag
That's
that.
hilarious.
Whatever. But you know what I mean.
I do know what you mean. I know.
Where's yours, Zane?
What happened?
So where's yours?
Where's mine?
Yeah, where's yours?
What do you mean? Like
Where's your
like
soulmate?
my soulmate?
Yeah.
They're probably in another country. They're probably in Switzerland.
Switzerland. Or
They're probably one of those people who travel the country just looking for love, and then they just haven't gone to Jersey because who just goes to Jersey? I don't know.
she's probably in Switzerland right now at a coffee shop, at a really nice coffee shop with like really good aesthetics, and she has like a Polaroid camera in her bag. That's
Right. And she's like, "Oh, I like photography. I just wish I met someone who does photography, who's tall, dark, and handsome, whose name is Zane." And I'm just like, "Oh man, we just haven't met yet." That's pretty much what it is, man.
Jojo, where's yours?
So I don't know.
She's counting money somewhere at a bank.
Yeah, I hope.
She's getting ready.
I hope.
She's getting the fingers ready.
I hope
Getting
he
the
focused
hands
on
ready.
money.
Getting used to holding all that cash.
I mean, I don't know.
Getting carpal tunnel as we speak.
Knowing girls my age, she's probably somewhere doing something.
Don't mean she gotta be your
never
age.
find out. You get me?
All right. So do you think she would have to be around your age?
Nah, I like older people.
Mm.
Yeah,
Oh, you want a cougar?
yeah.
Like,
but not like to marry. I wouldn't want an older person.
okay.
Cause then that's weird. Like if I'm like 40 and you're like 60, you get me? Is off. But like you being young, yeah, that's fun.
Yeah. Let me shut up.
That's hilarious.
You don't want her to die first.
No.
That's
Yeah, I
basically what you're
would.
saying. Well, you wouldn't want her to?
Yeah, I would.
Why?
I used to tell my ex that I would rather die first. I mean, I would rather you die first. Cause I wouldn't want them to like live with that. You know what I mean? I'd rather deal with it.
You rather deal with the pain.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
All
That
right.
actually makes sense. But opposed to be like, damn, that's fucked up. It's like, oh, I get it. I get it.
makes
Yeah, when I first say it, sounds messed up. Like, no, I wish you would die
It
first.
sounds messed up, but then
Yeah,
It
I
is-
mean
it
it in
is
a
tough.
good way.
Yeah. And you don't mean like right away. You just mean like
When it's time.
yeah, when
like,
it's time.
like when we're both old, I'd rather deal with it.
All right. Makes sense. But yeah, she's out there somewhere counting money right now.
The
You know, nonstop profit. She's out here cashing.
designing something.
She's designing your next piece.
Yeah.
All right. Yo, we were talking about hustling and working and all that shit right before we started recording. This guy, what you said, 12 years old you start working?
Yeah, I started working at 12, and I would just work on the weekends. I was a busboy,
Mm.
and then I did that. Moved to counter from like probably like 14.
How did they get you to start working though? What were they doing at 12 years old to be like, yo, go do this?
Like my mom washing me.
Yeah. No, like what would they have you doing?
Oh, so but like at the pizzeria, busboy. When you walk in, I would have to bring you the placemats, the knife, fork, all that.
Yeah.
I would have to bring you your menus, get your drinks. Then the waitress will come, take the order. I would have to put the bread in, make the salad. And then when the food was ready, bring it to you. And then when you left, I would have to clean it.
Mm.
So it sounds like most of the job, right? Waitress, all she did was
Yeah.
take the order. I made 30% of the waitress's tips.
Let's go.
It was a finesse.
It was a finesse.
I got finesse bad. I did 90% of the work and I only got 30% of the pay.
Yeah, that's life. that's life.
And I
Unfortunately,
never
sometimes.
I used to get mad.
So you did that for a bit. So how often were you working? You would say at that age.
Every Friday.
Every Fridays was the day.
Yeah, every Friday.
That's dope.
And then I started counter. Then I moved up. I was probably there 3 days a week.
How old?
Counter probably 14. 14, 15 until I was 17. And then I started driving.
That's dope. Hold on, we got Tay entered the building.
What's going on, boss?
There he is. What's up, sir? So we got Tay, but we somehow just lost Zane. We had Zane here for a second. Let me tell him we lost him. And bro, can you turn your phone the other way, like sideways?
Like the long way?
Yeah.
Let's see. What we looking like?
Perfect. There we go. Haven't seen this guy's face. Missed him. Yo, we need we need mad gunshots for Tay. Oh man, it's been like a month and a half. I was so happy to see his text. He was like, "Yo, what time we recording?" or something like that. Yo, I was mad hype, yo. What's up, bro?
Not much, man. What's going on with you?
So we are here with JoJo right now.
What's up, bro?
All right.
What's going on, boss?
How are you, man?
Non-stop profit. Hold on, we getting Zane back in here. It's a fucking party. Hold on. Yo.
My fault. My shit just dropped on me.
Yo, we got everybody in the building, man.
Is that Tay?
We deep.
Oh, look at that. See, I had to be home for Tay to come out. That's crazy. It's only when I'm home Tay comes out. That's wild. It's never when I'm really there. It's only when I'm home. So that means I gotta stay home more often.
Nah, fuck that.
Thank you, Tay. Now I can work from home. They can
Nah, all right. Tay, the only reason is because he's in North Carolina. If he was in Virginia, if he was like one state closer, I'd be like, nah, Tay, you got to do the drive every week.
Right.
If
I
he
already know.
Yeah, if he was like one state closer, but because he's in North Carolina, he just
we'll give you a little.
Yeah,
time.
he just made the cut not to drive every week. If you in DC, forget about it. If you were even that close. But I got to change this camera. Let me reset this camera real quick, and we will be right back. All right, y'all, we back, and we have teleported fucking Tay back in, and then we have also got Javi here as well. What else?
Yes, sir.
Oh, sweet. We got a full house.
Yes, we got a full house, and we got obviously JoJo still here. We got Zane back. So we lit, man. So we talking to JoJo about how, yo, Tay, this dude was working like 12 years old, man. They had this guy in the streets working.
Hey, that's what's up.
How old were you?
Getting out there hustling early.
Yeah, how old were you, bro, when you started working?
I was 18, but it wasn't by choice. I wanted to work early, but my Dukes was like, I want you to go to school, blah blah blah, that type of thing. But I wanted to be out there working as soon as I could.
Word.
I mean, like, I had my dad, they had like their own business, so I would like every now and then I work with them and shit, like the weekends or something like that. But like far as working, I didn't start till 18.
Okay. Javi, what about you?
I started working when I was 15. So like my first real job was at 16. But like I started working at the Maywood Marketplace for like, you know what I'm saying, under the table when I was 15.
15?
Just like cleaning up the back and stuff, working with the fish.
Oh, I should say, damn, yeah. Ah, so y'all were working young. All right. Zane, how old were you for your first one? Your first job, how old were you?
My first official job, I was 18, and I was a senior camp counselor.
Interesting.
Yeah, that was my first official. Well, that was my first job, and then my second job, which is technically like my real job, was a barista at Barnes and Noble.
That's fine.
Oh yeah.
I definitely.
Yes, I used to make coffee, and then here I am making coffee and critique.
Look at that. Oh, it came full circle. Fucking
Full circle.
I was like, I was 16 when I started doing dishes and all Dollar Tree stuff. But I was working with my pops before that, as of like 13, 14. He would just
They worked at Dollar Tree.
yeah, Dollar
Right
Tree.
here?
Yeah, Dollar Tree was my first on the books job.
When it was $1.
Yeah, yo,
The good old days.
When it was $1.
yo, that's so sad. They just changed it. Don't make me seem that old. They just changed that
But
shit
it's
like 2 weeks ago.
crazy.
It is. But yeah, no, I was 2006. I was 16, and fucking yeah, that was one of my first on the book. Before that, it was dishwashing, and then I was working with my pops like when I was like 14, doing construction and fucking in the streets. But this guy's been hustling, and I want to know, man, with JoJo, like, because you got the brand now. Shout out to Nonstop Profit,
Yeah, nonstop profit.
right? So tell us too, what is that about? Why? I mean, obviously I get it, but in case they don't know, what is Nonstop Profit?
Nonstop profit. All it means is like, it's not even about profit, like money profit. It could be if you want, but it's more like anything you do, like don't ever settle for anything, like at all. So like, if you're going to the gym, nonstop profit, like even if you get the results, just keep up with it. Every time you like accomplish your goals, make new ones. Like don't ever settle for in life with anything.
Word.
So that's how I came up with it.
Why though? Like, why for you? Why does that? Because also, I think sometimes it takes a while for most of us to really see that you just gotta just keep going mad hard and like nonstop. Like you said, it could be profit and whatever. Like your gains could be, shout out to Tay Gaines over here. Your gains could be your profit. You know what I'm saying? Like all these different things. So like for you, what taught you that?
It hit like I lost my dad when I was 12, and then I realized like even though I lost him, my life didn't stop after that. Like I still had school, I still had everything. So I just kind of learned like no matter what happens in life, you gotta just keep going. Like tomorrow, like you can't stop tomorrow from coming. It's always gonna happen. So you can take it and use it as an excuse, or you can just keep going. And I chose to keep going.
Keep on pushing.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta keep that shit up because, having that happen at a young age, like you said, that could have, shifted you to go another direction. You know what I'm saying? Just like mentally with a lot of different things. But you saw like, nah, we gotta just keep pushing.
Yeah, my mom actually helped me a lot with that. Like that's why I started working so young, cause she was like I'm not just gonna let you be in the house all day alone. Like, I was turning 13, like with no like father figure, so I could have really did anything with my life, and she saw that, so she wrapped me up real quick, sent me to work, stopped all that.
Word. She's like, nah, we gotta turn this guy into a beast.
But as I get older, like I'm thankful for it now. At first, I hated it, of course. Like
You hated it?
yeah,
Why?
7th, 8th grade, all your friends is out all weekend, and I'm like, no, I can't. I have work.
And they
And like no one at that age is working, so it's like
they were like,
it was
work.
annoying at that age. Like school dances, I missed all of that.
But you say now you don't regret it.
No, I don't. Cause now I see the kids I went to high school with, and they're doing now what I was doing at 12.
Talk
they're
your
starting
shit.
now. Nah, not even in a bad way.
No, I'm just being hype.
Like I don't know. So now I'm thankful for it.
Word. Because it's like you feel like you have. What do you feel like? You're 5 steps ahead, 10 steps ahead, or?
No, I wouldn't say none of that. Cause I'm still figuring it out too. You get me?
Yeah.
But I feel like I got more experience.
As far as what experience with what?
Like just how life goes, like business, all that.
Word.
Like they're still making like little mistakes that I've kind of already went through.
Like what?
Like
what's
Nonstop Profit is already my second brand. My
Word.
first one, I started trying to like involve all my friends in it. Like little dumb high school stuff. And I seen like you can't do business with everybody. Like you can't help everybody.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a word
Yeah.
for the day. Can't do business with everybody.
Word.
Nah, you can't. Cause I tried that. Like all my friends, like that was the one putting up the money for everything. But I would let them use the name. Everything was free. And then I realized like, cause you know, like I print my own stuff. And I realized every time I was printing, it was only me in the room. But every time something good happened, it was me and 10 other people. So I learned all to stop all that.
How long did that take for you to realize that?
When Nonstop Profit started. That's really why I wanted to start it, because I just wanted to start fresh. Like my old brand was called Almighty, and I just wanted to delete everything that had to do with that brand and just start straight from the beginning.
So what would you tell someone that maybe kind of wants to do the same at like your age right now, but they kind of want it, they're not really sure which route to go?
Just do it. Like literally just try it. Cause there's never gonna be a perfect time to start it. Like there never will be. So just start it. With whatever you have, just start it. Like I started my first brand in my bedroom. Like I had the printing press on top of my sneaker boxes.
Word.
Instead of clothes being in the closet, like I had my merch in the closet.
That's fire.
So it's like, whatever circumstance, just start, no matter what. Figure it out later.
Yeah. That's why I always say, like, yo, just start that shit. Just do it. Like, you could, yeah, you'll have a plan and all that, but just do this shit.
The plan never goes how you planned it, though. Is the thing. It never does. So just, I don't know, just do it. Like, anything you want to try, just do it. Because, like, what's the worst that can happen? It fails, and it's like, who cares if it fails? Like, you didn't lose your life. Nothing really, really bad happens from just trying. So just do it.
Word. Some real shit. Real shit. Good. Non-stop everything. Non-stop profit. Non-stop fucking capital from PPG over there.
Yes, sir.
Everything, right?
Yes, sir.
That's what we really fucking need, man. Non-stop gains. Yo, Tay, man, what you been up to, bro? I feel like, yo, we miss you. What's up?
Man, I've been staying out the way.
Nah.
Pretty much that's it. You already see
he's getting his non-stop profit, right? Working?
Yeah, man. Working. I'm with this contracting company, so I'm like contracted with like all the Home Depots and shit.
Word.
So I pretty much go in there and just build shit and take my ass home.
Word.
I like it because it's like it's considered a 1099, so I don't work for. Technically, I don't really work for anybody. So I like the flexibility of it because I can go in, do what I got to do. If I have to leave early, I can. If I decide I'm gonna go in at like 2:00 in the afternoon, I can. So, that's about it. That, man, hitting the gym and staying out the way, as I said. I don't really do too much, man.
Nah, it's gotta be busy. It's gotta be busy.
Nah, I really don't. Man. I just be chilling.
Word.
Couple books. That's about it.
Okay.
What book you
That's
reading?
about it. Right now, I'm reading Finders Keepers by Stephen King.
Finders Keepers. That sounds like it's a trip and a half, especially anything Stephen King does.
Yeah, it's about a guy who kind of likes this writer, this author, and the author like stops writing or some shit like that, and the guy breaks into his house and kills him and takes like all his notebooks of his unreleased shit to publish himself. So it's kind of trippy.
That's wild.
Wow, that sounds like a Stephen King book. Like my man's done busting into this dude's house, killed him, and then publishing it as if it was him. Like if that don't scream Stephen King, I don't know what does.
I fucks with it, but that's about it, man.
That sounds like a movie. But what book you should check out too? Atomic Habits.
Atomic Habits.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's that by?
It's by James Clear, and it's a book just to help you just kind of double down on habits that you want to have that are good. So the Atomic Habits is the good habits, and then it's helping you to fight your bad habits, which is triggered by something like, say, for example, reading in your room is distracting because it triggers X amount of memories. So you have to you have to go to like a Starbucks or a place that people read. It's an environment people read, or you feel comfortable to only read only. That's what you need to do. Otherwise, you're kind of going against the stream when you're trying to do something productive in a place where you're not going to be productive.
I like that. It's crazy that you said. It's crazy that you were saying using the reading the Starbucks thing, because before I used to read. I used to go to this place called Zen Burger. It's like it was like a burger joint, but they had like this outdoor seating area with like a fire pit and shit. And I used to actually go there just to read, because reading in my room, I used to fall asleep like crazy. Like I start reading, I get like 10, 12 pages in, next thing you know, I'm sleepy as shit, especially after I ate. But I would go out there because it was like an open environment. Nobody really bother yourself like the waiting and shit. And I did like my reading, and I noticed actually being in a different environment, I actually got more reading done. I got better at it now as far as reading in my room, but I like reading in other environments. I even went to a damn baseball game with a book. Didn't even watch the game, not one bit of the game. I was just sitting there in the stands in my own little area with the damn book. Yeah.
With the book, were you able to concentrate?
Yeah, because I mean, only reason I went there is because I knew like the security guy that was working the area, so it ain't like I had to pay. And I really don't care too much about baseball. It was just like more so being out of the house to read and shit. And I enjoyed it. Like I enjoyed being out of the house and reading. And I was actually thinking, it's this place. It's called Duke Gardens. It's like an area where people go do picnics and shit outside. And I was actually thinking about like going out there with a little picnic blanket and sit and read.
This guy, it's summertime, man. At this point, you're just attracting all the. You know who you're gonna be attracting.
Well, what's he gonna be attracting?
Just reading. You out here baiting. That's what.
I'm indoors all summer, man. I ain't outside.
Nah, he's trying to bait. He's trying to bait.
And that's how you're like, man. What are you doing? I'm just reading. You ain't reading.
He wants a little ladies to be walking past him.
Like, that's funny. Nah, definitely do that. Anything that helps you get the job done.
Yeah, man.
Whatever it takes, right?
Whatever it takes.
Man.
What about y'all? What have y'all been up to though? I know it's been about a year, feel like.
Yo.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
I'm trying to keep the foot on the gas. Like just the foot is just on the gas pedal, just stuck. Mm-hmm. That is pretty much it.
You be going, Joe.
Yo. Foot on the gas. That's what you got to do.
All gas, no brakes.
Exactly.
All gas, no brakes.
All gas, no brakes. Shout out to the Crispy brand. That's it, man.
I feel you.
You know, you have to be, because if not, like, who the fuck else is gonna do it? You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
You know, and but you be working too, though. You be grinding your fucking ass. You be working every day. How many hours a week you do? You even do the math?
No, my shortest shift is 12 hours.
Hold on, say that louder for the people in the back.
My shortest shift is 12 hours.
He said,
like Monday, Tuesday,
12
Wednesday
hours.
is 9 to 9. Thursday is 8 to 9. And then Friday is 5 in the morning to 10 at night. And then I'm off Saturday, Sunday, though. So it's not too bad.
Yeah, but, yo, you been putting in the hours, kid.
Yeah. Gotta do, you gotta do what you gotta do. It don't bother me though, like, to be honest.
Why?
I don't know. I've always had like natural energy. Like I don't need a lot of sleep to function. Like I don't need a lot to function. So like that is not that hard. It's just waking up is the hard part.
Waking up in the morning?
Facts.
Yeah, I can't wake up in the morning.
Yo.
I wake up at 7 a.m. every morning.
Let me tell y'all. This guy, well, y'all all know me here. There's very few people in the world who get me out at 7 a.m. Very few people. Very, very few people will get me out at that time. Y'all are like probably one of the only ones with a couple other people. This dude, he's like, yeah, we're going to go to the gym. We had this like master plan. All right, we're going to go to the gym in the morning. And then I'm going to get my gym at, work out at night with Zane. Picks me up, 7 o'clock. He's there, chilling, we get to the gym. First of all, I had to like sneak in, just jump barricades. There was like a little barricade I had to jump through just to get through. Whatever, we go through, give them my information. Yeah, I got kicked out in like a matter of like 4.5 minutes.
When was this?
This was like a week ago.
Yeah, like 2 weeks.
Maybe 2
Who
weeks
were you
ago.
going to the gym with?
With JoJo.
Oh, you got kicked out of what gym?
Golds.
Isn't it 24 hours?
Exactly. But we got kicked out. We're fucking
How?
haters. Because me and their finance department had a disagreement a few years ago. You know what I'm
See,
saying?
Joe didn't tell me that part. He set me
Nah,
up.
because it was in the past. It was in the past. You know, PPG Capital's fixing the credit and the finances. I thought we were good. It's like, yo, call Harvey.
Get your,
That's it.
get your non-paying ass member ass out of here.
Yo,
Gotta
fam,
be slick. You ain't low.
it was years ago. I
Yeah,
figured.
let's talk about how Joe has like 4 gym membership passes. That's crazy.
I figure
bro.
we went over
Oh
that.
my
We got
God.
it. I thought we got it. Through that relationship.
They only did that though.
They
'cause it
gotta
was the
start paying
morning.
Joe to go to the gym. They gotta get in reverse. Because the amount of gym memberships that this man had,
And I'm
that's
still not
dedication.
skinny.
Just pay,
Fucking that crazy.
just pay Joe to go to the gym. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's what, if they paid me, maybe I'd be fit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
At this point, you
That
know what I'm
might
saying?
that might be a proposal.
Hey, yo, about for real, like yo, you want
That might be a whole campaign.
Like yo, when was the last time your gym has had a transformation story? Pay me, give me free membership,
Uh-oh.
$3,000 a month. Yo, we out of here.
Time to start a video. Which gym wants to be the first one to sponsor me on the journey of fitness? Huh?
100%.
Which one of y'all?
Which
Who
stair-
wants to bid?
Yeah, what stairs am I running up next?
Who's next?
Who's next?
I challenge your gym. Can you get me fit?
Yo, don't get us
Can
twisted.
your gym get me fit?
Exactly.
That's how you get a free membership, Joe.
Yeah,
That's
that's
how you
good
get a free
marketing.
membership.
What's up?
30 days.
What?
Marketing,
It would
though.
be good marketing, right? Look at that. Fuck out of here, man. Nah, they fucking kicked me out. 4.5 minutes later, lady was like, yeah, like, but who does that? Like, yo, that was crazy. I felt like I stole something. I felt like, like,
It only happened though because it was the morning.
yeah,
Cause like
it was
the
mad.
girls at night, they don't be caring at all.
Yeah, this is shit. She was homegirl was like 60 years old. She
Yeah,
just
she
does
like-
this
Oh,
for
she
the
ain't got
check.
nothing to do.
Nah, she's one of those. I just do this for the check.
Or
You know what
like
I'm
she,
saying?
but she takes it serious.
Yeah. She took her job license.
Like she actually put his name in the system. The girls at night,
She's going mad hard.
bro. The girls at night, they literally just make you sign the paper and they'll just let you walk in.
Yeah, she probably like put my name through the system, and then she was like, oh my gosh."
They got Joe's picture in the
Yeah,
back
yeah.
and shit.
They got my picture on the wall and shit.
It's like, if
Like,
this
oh.
nigga come back,
Get him out of here.
Yeah, get him out of here. Yo, I thought that shit would have been long gone. That shit's deep in collection somewhere. Like, fam, whatever. And then she comes back and she like whispers, like, "Yeah, you owe us money."
I think that's with me and Retro Fitness.
Yeah, you and
Oh
retro.
my god, a retro. It's terrible, Jim.
Yeah, terrible, horrible. I don't like their
Planet
colors.
Fitness, I'm good, but
Yo,
Retro,
Planet Fitness
I
gives
think
people
they-
dominoes, bro. Stop it.
Planet Fitness. No, Planet Fitness. I like way better than
They
retro.
feed you. Now I'm good with Planet. Retro, they have a thing against me.
Dominoes is terrible.
Yo, that's just so crazy. I don't know how they've gotten away with that this long.
The shit I've seen people do like on Instagram in those gyms are just like hilarious. Like people like jumping on top of like the pull-up bars, acting like they're ninjas and shit. I'm like, what is going on here?
That's honestly why.
Don't they have an alarm if you make?
Oh yeah,
you
the
make
lunk
noise?
alarm. Yeah, so like
They
if you
do,
like
right?
deadlift or some shit too loud, and you bang it, the alarm goes off.
Oh yeah, Tay can't
and
go
they
there.
kick you
though.
out.
Tay can't go there. Tay just does one fucking workout, and it's just like bing, 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 bing. Yeah, Tay's like, yeah, I never set foot in a Planet Fitness.
No, I go to Planet Fitness, man. I had to finagle my way to get another membership
Really?
because I was one of
You
them.
got kicked
ones
out
that
too?
was- no, I didn't
Oh.
get kicked out. So like, I had missed like 3 months of payments, So I was like, nah, I ain't trying to catch up. So I waited like a couple months. And I was like, I'm gonna try to get another membership. And I just switched my home gym to like a different one in a different county.
Yeah, nice.
And it went through. So I was like, the first time going, I was wondering if my shit gonna pop up that I owe y'all money. So I was kind of nervous when I scanned. You know how you got to scan the phone and shit.
Yeah.
I scanned it and it went through. Nobody ever said anything. So I said, you know what? I'm just gonna keep it rolling.
Yeah.
I look
Man,
different. I don't have
finesse.
dreads no more.
My man Finesse Planet Fitness.
Yo,
Finesse.
I've had some broke times, man. You ever like try to get in the gym and you owe them money and shit, and you gotta like try to find a way to like distract like the representative and shit. You gotta be like, yeah, man, what's up, bro? How's your day? How's your day? Scan and it like turns all red and shit. The computer, the computer is turning red.
Like,
You
we
gotta
good, right? We good.
Yeah, we good. We good. What we talking about? Oh man, hard times.
Finesse.
Scan it real fast and walk off.
Yeah, scan it real fast. Or like, back in the day when like the gym, like 24-hour fitness used to be like really, really busy. You just gotta make sure you like have someone that's like really close behind you that's gonna scan their shit right after you scan your shit.
Yeah.
So you gotta time it really good. So you gotta be like, oh, he's on my ass. Let me just take my time. Make sure he has his phone out. Make sure he's ready. and then you scan yours, and then he's gonna real quick scan his, and then your shit is off the fucking computer. Yeah. It's hard out here, man.
You know what I seen? Speaking of scanning, I just seen a video of these two like ladies.
Oh, I
at
thought you almost
Walmart.
said scamming, and I was about to end this podcast. I'm
No,
like,
scanning,
fuck, he's snitching us out.
Scanning.
That's hilarious.
Scanning
It
people.
was like these two.
Say it louder in the
girls.
fucking mic, all right?
Say it louder for the people in the back can hear you.
No, scanning, not scamming.
I'm on one to that.
Scanning. But it was like these two girls. They taped like a dollar, like something that costs $1. They taped it to their hand. So in like self checkout, they would grab the item but just scan their hand over and over and over.
Oh, I saw that video.
Nah,
Yeah,
that is
you saw that,
cool.
right?
That
They paid
one is
like
cool.
$5.
You can't even do that because that should be it would be weighing it now.
But no, they got caught because the camera on top
Oh, word.
caught
word.
them not scanned. Like they was just putting their hand in front. Like she would grab the item and just be like this.
So that's why y'all need to prep your items before you go to the checkout.
Big brain.
Yes, you need to go and get the fucking codes. What is that? Oh, I thought that was like Big Brother. Like, shut the fuck up.
Imagine.
Don't give them this tip.
Bro, they've been listening. I don't know if you know that.
Nah, but that's why you got to prep your items before, people. All right? You need to go get the little UPC, get the scan thing, and just tape it on top of the little parts that you're going to scan way beforehand.
Switch the labels on all the
Yeah.
expensive
I
meats and
seen that.
chickens.
Exactly.
Yo, there's another thing. I just peeped. Anybody who buys Purdue chicken, they say I weigh
Oh,
all
I
the-
saw you did put that. Hold on, talk about that.
Oh my god, bro. So like I buy these packs of chicken from Walmart and stuff, and like, bro, they literally are lying to you. They say like the net weight is a pound, whatever it is, for $6. I weigh all my food on a digital scale, and the shit that said that it was like a pound 0.2, it wasn't even 11 ounces of chicken on what I'm paying for.
Now,
And that was pre-cook. When I cook it, it shrinks, so it's even less than that.
so I think I heard someone say, because I've seen that before, but I think someone say, isn't that before they cut the fat or something like
There's still
that?
fat on there. Like I don't buy chicken with fat on it. I buy chicken tenderloins, or I buy. Sometimes I buy chicken breast. But regardless, both of the times I waited, I was like, bro, the fat is like very minuscule. Unless you get like chicken thighs, that kind of has like a little. But that's usually cheaper anyways. So
Tay, you ever notice that? Anything like that? You ever like try to weigh your food and be like,
No, I just scan that shit and keep it moving.
No. I'm saying like afterwards.
like when you're cooking,
Afterwards, no.
when you're about to cook,
yeah, they got his ass.
bro. Oh my goodness,
Nah.
bro.
I've never done it.
furious.
I just eat with my eyes.
Next time you go,
So-
bro, check it out. Like buy some chicken and like peep the weight on it. Like see like whatever it is, a pound or 0.9, and then like buy like a $10 digital scale from Amazon and scale it. And be like, yo, they're really skimping all of us. Like on top of the fact that chicken is already expensive, like
Yeah,
they're gonna do that shit.
I definitely thought that was fucking shit was
I
interesting.
was like, what?
That's crazy.
They getting us all out here.
Then it's
really
like, what are you
getting
gonna do? You know what I mean? Like,
It's like the people who buy laundry detergent and like open one to pour it in the one they're gonna buy and then put that shit back on the shelf. I've seen people do that all the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna shut the fuck up on this topic because
Talk your mind, Joe.
yeah, nah, y'all talking to the fucking self checkout king. All right, I feel like y'all gotta pay me subscription every month. I will see y'all
For these tips and tricks.
Yeah, don't give me ideas, yo. I'm gonna make an Instagram. I'm gonna make a new Instagram. Yo, scammer tips and tricks.
It's gonna go viral,
Yo,
bro. Chill.
pay me $10 a month, and I will give you all the sauce. I will save you. That's how I'm gonna market it.
Methods.
Yo, I'm gonna save you so much money per month.
That's worth the $10.
It's worth the $10. How long you think they'll allow me with that page?
You'll get a cool $1 million before you get caught.
I was about to say a week, maybe.
And then they're taking the whole million.
But I'm gonna put them on too.
Think I take the $1 million plus interest?
Yeah, I really wonder how long that would take. Like, how long would it take? Yo, Zane's like, yo, I'm shutting the fuck up. I'm not even on this
You
segment.
start like a Discord channel and shit.
Yeah.
Yo, man. Yo, that would be fire.
It really would.
Like, I'm gonna teach all y'all how to save mad money.
Finessed.
You go to self-checkout, spend $5.
OnlyFans. Make them pay every month to find out you're scamming.
Oh,
That
yes,
ass.
only scams.
Yo, we
you
about to
ever
create
heard
an
of,
app. Only
Yeah.
scams.
Oh,
You ever
Only-
heard of Bandman Kevo?
Nah.
He's a scammer.
I've heard his name before.
He's a scammer. He has an OnlyFans, and his like when you buy it, he just shows you scams and stuff.
What?
Yeah. This is a good time because we have to take a quick commercial break anyway because of Zoom.
He makes bread.
Because, yeah, we better take this break and this pause now so I can reset this Zoom because if not, we're just...
Yeah, reset.
Yeah, Zane's like, yo, shut the fuck up. It's all right. Zane wasn't involved in any of this, guys. This was just...
Joe about to get
innocent.
canceled.
Right, I keep telling him he's
Allegedly.
he's joking around.
If they can only cancel you if you're popping.
Exactly.
Well,
So-
guess what? That's what. Don't get canceled before you get
So I gotta
popping.
just say allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah, this is all alleged.
Keyword.
This is just talking. This is all fun. This is entertainment, guys.
You're shooting the shit right now.
Yeah, this is just entertainment. It's a podcast. This is just entertainment.
That's hilarious.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like that OJ book he made.
Yeah.
said,
What if I would have did it?
if I did
Yo, that's what I'm saying. Yo, fuck that, Zane. If OJ can make that book, I could teach people how to save $5 at the fucking
Yeah,
checkout.
but he gotta quit it though. You ain't get quitted. Your ass is going straight to court, and then you gotta get tried.
Nah, fuck
you
that.
get
With the money
quitted,
he's
then
Nah.
making, he's gonna hire that Kardashian
Nah,
right
man,
back.
it's 2022. I'm starting to use my white privilege.
Yeah, you gotta
Fuck
hire
that.
Kim. Kim K. Kim K. is
Joe's gonna
be
have the
his
new
lawyer.
dream team.
All right, Joe. Let's update the Zoom. Adios.
I'm just saying you got to, man. If you're trying to get results, man, you got to get surgical.
I feel ya. All right, Javi, you could record on that. We good? We Gucci? We're rolling on there. We rolling on sound. All right, we are back again after another commercial break. But got a lot of stuff going on here. It takes a lot to do a pod. A lot of people don't understand. It ain't that easy to fucking put a whole podcast together. A lot of different moving pieces. You know what I'm saying? But now, Jojo, like I was asking you, man, like for you. Because I lost a parent, man. So, like, I know how it is, but, like, I was 24. You know what I'm saying? Like, you were 12, bro. And then, like, you started working right after that. And, I know your mom probably helped you a lot through that, right? Like, you said she did, like, helping you, like, with work and stuff. And
She helped me because she stayed, like, on my ass. You get me? Like, I don't know. My mom was never really good at, like my mom shows like tough love, you get me? So like she would tell me straight up like, you've been through what you went through, like, and I'm sorry you went through it. But like life goes on, like you can't just like be sad the rest of your life. Like you have to get up and do something. And she just stayed on me like all the time. So like little by little you get better and better and better.
word.
When I don't think you get better, I just think you deal with it better. Because I don't think you ever get over it.
No.
But you learn how to like deal with it.
And you probably learned a lot of the work ethic, too, from her because she'd be working her ass off.
Yeah. That's probably, I learned a lot from her. Cause like I never like me and her never really seen each other growing up.
Mm.
Like she worked like basically the hours I'm working now, those was her hours.
Mm.
So like if you think about it, Monday through Friday and Saturday and Sunday. So it's like I never seen my mom.
Mm.
But like as I grew up, like I understand it more and more and more. Like if she didn't do that, we would have had nothing at all.
Yeah.
So like now, like I respect it now, but I was confused when I was young.
Because you weren't. What were you thinking? Were you?
Because when I was young, I was like my mindset was, like you own it, like you can give yourself a day off, like.
Oh, you thought it was that easy?
Yeah, like I was like, like you're the boss, like who like you can't get in trouble if you take off, like who's gonna yell at you? But like now actually being there all those hours too, I see why she was there, and like why she couldn't just leave.
When do you feel like you noticed that?
This last year of me being like starting pizzas.
Mm.
And like I see like some of the employees and stuff, and I'm like, oh yeah, I see
He's
why. I see why you had to run it all day.
Why you can't leave?
The
Tay, did you ever witness anything like that too? Because like, was your mom a lot at the gym and stuff like that when they were doing like with that, like, or?
It was more so my dad, he was actually more at the gym more.
Mm.
She like started, so when we first opened it, she was like at the gym full time. And then she ended up going back into the corporate field. So then it actually was like between me and my dad being there.
Mm.
And like, so we was like taking turns on shifts. Like he'll do like the morning shift and I do like the afternoon after I got off work. So, and then I kind of noticed it like while he was there. After once I really started being in there, probably about my third month of being in there after working. Like when I get off work, I'd go there. So I thought after about my third month, I would see why he was like, even if I was there, he would stay there. He wouldn't just like bounce. He would kind of like do his own thing. But I would see why, just because he was the type of person like he was a hustler growing up back in the day. So he always, you know how hustlers grow up. They keep that hustling mentality. So that's just like how he was. So I kind of saw it a little bit, but it was like a little bit more laid back. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Just because it was more so of a gym and certain people paid for like the personal training, where some just came to pay for just kind of like chill. So I probably wouldn't say I've seen it as much as JoJo seen it. Right, I said his name right.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Yeah, I probably didn't. I want to make sure. Yeah, I probably didn't see it as much as he's seen it, or like in depth as he's seen it. Just because it's like two different businesses. But I did kind of get a taste of it and kind of got like an idea.
Word. Yeah, I feel that. Because like, you probably were feeling some type of way at first. You're like, yo, what are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, that's why like she gets. If you ever heard, she gets mad when I say like my grandma raised me. Mm. But like it's like my grandma raised me to the point of like that's who I spend my time with. Like yeah, my mom raised me on like my morals. She taught me everything, but like actual time, I was with my grandma 24/7. Like, cause my mom gets out of work at 10 at night. Like as a kid, you're asleep by then, so like I never seen her really. So like I was just with my grandma.
Yeah.
All day.
But now it's dope that y'all work so much with each other now y'all with each other all day every day, right?
Yeah, now I see her every single day. So it's like the total opposite.
It be like that, man. And what I've noticed too is sometimes we have multiple phases of our life, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it's very different because of different reasons why. But like even with me, so when I was, all my life up until 24, I was like this with my mom. That was like my best friend. It was my mom. And obviously she passed, and I didn't really have a close relationship with my father for multiple reasons. You know what I'm saying? He was always around, he was always there, but we just weren't that close. But I'll say now, as more of my adulthood, I'm 32 now, and probably the last few years we've gotten closer. And it's like what you just learn is sometimes, different phases of life, Maybe one phase of life, you know, you were meant to be, you know, around this person a lot. Maybe at one point in your life, you were meant to be around this person a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know. Like, even with y'all, the bond that y'all have now maybe wouldn't be the way it would be if it was a different way.
We're more friends now. Like, me and her is cool. Like, we'll talk about, like, certain things. We're cool. Before, it was more like a mother son. Like, she made sure I was doing what I had to do in school. She asked me if I did my homework. You know, like, little stuff like that. Now it's like we talk like we're friends.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a way different type of bond now.
100%. And like through business, man, like it's major because, you know, you have that entrepreneur mindset. You know what I'm saying? At a young age that a lot of people don't have. Like, I noticed that even with like this guy over there, with Javi over there. I'm like, yo, like some of the shit, like, y'all don't know it because y'all young and y'all think, and because you are who you are, you think, oh, nah, that's just how I am. But like, I think even me and Tay could tell you, yo, that's rare. It's rare to have that like entrepreneur mindset, and especially at like a young age. Like, Tay, how often do you see that? How often do you see someone probably like in their early 20s, like out here really hustling and having that mindset of an entrepreneur?
It's rare. You see it more on social media, but like to actually like see it, like the reason I say you see it more on social media is because like you can reach out in all different parts of the world. But like far as like to actually see it in like the area that you're in and like the people that you meet is very rare. Very, very rare.
Oh yeah. And it's like,
yeah, man, like
it's powerful. You know what I'm saying, right?
Right. It makes you look at yourself like, damn, I gotta get hustling out here, man.
You gotta get hustling. You gotta get out in the streets.
But most people wasn't taught that. Like, if you look at school teaches you to go to college and get a job. You get me? Like, I learned how to write a check at work. I learned about taxes from my mom. Like, all that, like, you don't learn in school at all. They literally, like, my whole high school, they just told me, like, you need these grades, or you need to pass this to get into college, or you need to do this to get into college. So, like, you're programmed to be, like, a worker. You get me? I think it's just up to the person to want more out of life.
When do you feel like, because you had both, obviously. You know, you had, obviously, you know, your mom being an entrepreneur, running an amazing business, doing that, right? But then you also were in school and you're getting college pushed on you, right?
Mm-hmm.
When do you feel like you kind of knew which direction you wanted to go?
It's crazy since I was a kid.
Okay.
Like, since I was in, like, 3rd, 4th, 5th grade, you could ask my mom. I would tell her, like, let me stay home from school and I'm going to come to work with you. Like, I don't want to be in school. I'd rather be at work. It's, like, since a kid. And then, like, even, like, as soon as she started asking me, like, what I wanted to do in life, like, I always said, like, I don't really want to go to college. Like, I don't knock college either, though, because there's certain things you need it. But I don't believe in the whole, like, if you want to be successful, you need college. I don't believe in all that. I just think it depends, like, on what you want to do with life.
Word. Some real shit. So this guy was ready. They were new. He was like, yo, nonstop profit, fucking 2nd grade. Yo, we out of here. That's fine. No, I actually could relate to that, though. On some real shit, I could relate. I was fucking selling pizzas out my window. Yeah, I was. Yeah. You can call up some of my friends that grew up with me. So when I grew up in those apartments in DeVries, the lower level was in the kitchen. And I used to make pizzas myself, and I used to sell slices out the fucking window to my friends.
Damn. That's fun.
Yeah. I had people I could call that grew up with me. Yeah, that knew I did that. Yeah, I did that. And because we grew up as like a bunch of foster kids. That's always how I explain it. That's the way I grew up. It was like we were one big foster family of kids, you know, because it was like so many kids in the apartments. It was like a big ass apartment complex, and it was like 10 of us, and that's just how we grew up. We all hung out with each other from morning to night, you know. Obviously, if there was school, you would school, but then right when you were done with school, we hung out, and that was just how it was.
Then even in school, you're with each other.
Not really, because we were all different ages. So for us, we didn't have the school thing. We kind of like in school, we were like kind of every man for himself because we were all different ages. We were all in different, grades and shit. Like it was literally like all over the place. It was very rare. It was like one or two of, you had like one person maybe that was in the same grade, but like it was weird. We didn't all, it was like in school, like God knew, like, yo, don't put us all in school together too at the same time. We were all different ages and shit. But like after school, we would kick it, and that's just how it was. So for me, I had that for some reason. I did have that mindset. Like I was in the kitchen, and I used to love to, cook and do my little things. And y'all know I like my pizza and shit. I would cook the pizza, and I was literally sell that shit out like 50 cents.
Side of marinara.
Yeah, I don't know if I was doing it back then. I wasn't doing it back then with that, but I was cooking that shit, myself with the little dough you buy from A&P. Not the pre-made shit. I would actually make the dough and do all that. Yeah, as a kid, and I started doing that, and I like shit like that. Like you said, when you're young at that age, like those conversations and doing those things is very, very rare for you to have that kind of that mindset.
I just feel like everyone's born to do something different. You get me?
Yeah.
Like not everyone can be like the boss.
Yeah.
That's why there's workers. Like it depends.
That's why, right? Not everybody is made for that.
Or like even like look at like not everyone can be the president. Like you need a vice president. You need like everyone under that. Like you need everything to make it work.
Yo, I be trying to tell people too. I'm like, yo, sometimes y'all don't even want to be doing that shit. Y'all don't even want to be a president. Y'all don't even want to be a boss. Y'all don't even want to be an owner. But everyone, it sounds cool. Everyone wants to be the owner of this. Everyone wants to have their own brand.
Part. It's the hardest part.
The hardest part is what?
Like being the owner. Cause like I try to tell my mom this, like, if someone messes up at work, they don't care that they messed up. You get me? Because at the end of the day, you're still paying them. They're still going home.
It's not their baby.
Yeah, you take the loss at the end of the day. And like no one sees that part.
I saw Elon Musk was describing Tesla. He was like, "Oh, I had two options. I was like my babies are Tesla and Starlink." And he was like, "If it's like letting one of them go bankrupt, is like letting one of your children die." Like that's how he described it. And I was like, "Damn, that really is like."
Makes a point.
And you think the person that works at the Tesla store really cares?
Hell no.
Not at all.
He gets fired. He just finds another job.
Yeah, he's gonna go to the next dealership and work there.
You know what is one of the hardest things though on the flip side of that? The hardest part is for people that are not owners, or they want to be owners, or they currently are owners, and they need to understand that they should not be an owner.
That's why a lot of companies now are doing stock option compensation. So it's like you have skin in the game. So it's kind of like you have an incentive to want to do better for the company, so the value goes up and you get paid more. You know what I mean? So I thought that was a good way to like combat that. But like obviously you can't do that with every business, but it's like smart idea. Because
like I see a lot of people that are really dope at like what they do and stuff like that, but it's like you shouldn't be the owner.
Right.
Or you shouldn't be the CEO because you don't have the work ethic for that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You may be really good at at a certain part of it, or sometimes it's like, we live in a world, I think it's because of social media and shit too. Everyone wants to have their own brand. Everyone has to do this. Everyone has to do that. But most of the time, y'all would just be better working for another brand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like everyone can't be the boss. Like even like if most of the time if you look at like a rapper, like a music person's like circle, they all want to be like the main rapper. You get me? Like you're supposed to be cool with being security. You're the guy who gets the bags. Yeah. Like everyone's supposed to play their own part. Not everyone can be the top person. Because not everyone was made to be that
100%.
Type of person.
Facts.
And that does take a lot to, like I watch y'all know I watch a lot of Eric Thomas, and I was watching a video with like CJ, and he was like, and CJ is the guy that blew ET up. He's like, that's his right hand man, but he never saw him in front of the camera for years. It was because he's like, I understood the assignment. He was like, I was So it's like you have to kind of like, but people don't want to do that. 'Cause everyone wants to always be the face of their brand and all that shit and all that extra stuff. But I don't know, man.
Everyone wants the attention from it.
Yeah.
You get me? Like, even something little like, say this podcast blows up, right?
Yeah.
Like, if he was like a fake person or something, he would be mad because it's like,
Yeah, maybe you're not at the face or something like
yeah,
that.
even though his role is probably the most important, you get me?
100%.
Because, like, all right, like, he wasn't here before. If the camera stopped filming, we wouldn't know.
We wouldn't have known. Yeah, exactly.
But it's like, most people aren't cool with playing, like, that role.
100%. Most people always just want to be.
That reminds me of when Melo got traded, and he was like, "They trying to get me off the bench, Pete." And I was like, "Bro, you're not a star anymore. You're a role player now." And he didn't understand that. He was getting tight because they wanted him to be a 6-man. And I was like, "Bro, like that's a perfect example."
Well, you know Melo?
No, like Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah, you know him?
No, I don't know him, but like,
Yeah.
nah.
I thought you said he said this to you.
Oh no, he was on an interview. And it was
okay.
like, "Oh, they want me to come off the bench, Pete." And like, mind you, like this is like when he got traded from the Knicks. So it was like, damn, like his whole life he's been a star. You feel me? He started in the Nuggets, he's a star. Knicks, he's a star. Now they're asking him to come off the bench. He's like, what? Like, I'm a star. But it's like, bro, you're old, washed up. Like, you're not the same player you were 10 years ago. And it's like, that's like to your point, where it's like some people don't know their roles anymore. They let the air
But
get
then
to
you
their-
see, like, even isn't Curry coming off the bench now too?
Because of Poole now, yeah.
But he plays that. He's not mad about it. You see how good they're doing.
Yeah.
So it's like, it kind of just depends.
We talking about basketball?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, just like
But in general, too, like just role playing.
role playing and being able to know how to adapt and being okay with being the person behind the scenes sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like you still are doing shit, but you're maybe not on the forefront.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like how there was this CJ was to Eric Thomas, or it's like you were saying with him, like the guy behind the camera is still just as important as the one in front, and knowing when to be able to switch that up. You know what I'm saying? Like it was really because we were also like workers' mentality is that everybody wants to be the boss, or everybody wants to be the owner, everybody wants to be this. But it's like sometimes maybe they would be best doing something else. You know, because there's like everybody out here now in 2022, everybody wants to have their own brand. Everybody wants to have their own, like, you know, fashion brand. Everyone wants to have their own clothing brand. But
you need a team.
Yeah, but it's like, yo, honestly, that person that wants to have their own fashion brand, they would probably be better if they were just like part of another brand and they just was a specific role.
That's like like people that they want to start like clothing. All they think is that like you go on Vistaprint, you buy 20 t-shirts and you sell them and you get rich. Like people think they could do that and become successful. You can't.
It don't work like
Not
that.
that easy.
Nah, got to put in the work.
If it was easy, everyone would be rich. It's not.
It's not easy. Ain't easy, but we're gonna get ready to wrap this up. Zane, he's over there. How's Ace doing, man?
He's good. He tore up some toilet paper in my room.
He look like a pissed off dad.
Yeah, you do. You do look pissed off over there. That sound like, yeah.
That's that dad look like. Yeah, I'm gonna put his ass on sleep. Get off.
Yeah, that's his. He's like, I don't want to get canceled. So, you know, Ace is doing great, guys.
He's doing
Ace
great,
is doing
guys.
great.
He's doing great, guys. He's doing absolutely great. Nah, that's when I got home. I saw it on the floor, and I look at him, and he looked at me, and I was just like, all right, man. All right. I deserve it because I wasn't home.
Nah,
X
fuck,
amount of time.
fuck that, man.
I was like, but he looked at me. He was like, man, that was yours. That wasn't for me. Oh man, woo! Probably should have left it there. If I would have known.
Yo, dogs be bored, man.
Nah, that's what happens. I mean, I'd rather that than poop. So I mean, he did me a favor. So
fuck it, right? All dogs out here just acting crazy. Your dog was acting up.
My dog broke out of his cage and shit everywhere.
Oh my God, that's determination. He said, not in the cage. I'm not shitting in my cage. I'm breaking out his bitch. I'm shitting everywhere else but my
I have
cage.
one of those little like bullies, so he's like strong. So
Oh,
he'll
damn.
just headbutt the cage until it pops.
Yeah, no, I can't. That's
Jeez,
why
what kind- you gotta get those penitentiary cages.
Bro, this is like his 7th, 8th cage.
Nah, that's why I gotta get you a little dog. Princess, you can only do so much.
Yeah, he
All right.
busted out.
You know what I'm saying? You can't have that. I can't have a dog that can fuck me up.
No,
see
the
people
dog's
with those
naming
Great
you.
Danes and
He looks at you and it's time to walk.
Yeah.
It's like, we walking you,
I
Joe.
mean, Princess, you can only do so much. You know what I'm saying?
No, Princess be moving though. She's
No, she
a tiny
does.
dog, but
Nah, she
she be
does.
moving.
Yeah, don't sleep on Princess.
Or like those.
Yeah, 'cause I'm
Cane
like, damn, how
Corsos.
she's out here benching?
What you say?
dead.
Like those Cane Corsos.
Oh, those shits just huge.
They're bigger than people.
Yeah, fuck that. Nah, we good. Cause then I gotta start charging you rent. Like that at that point, like fam, that's a whole roommate.
Start
like,
cooking my dinner.
Oh my God.
nah.
You better make that Instagram account. Gotta make that money back.
Yeah, nah, yeah. You'll make OnlyFans for you. All right, there's some fucking sickos.
Only
out there.
dogs.
Yeah, some only dogs.
Uh-oh.
But all right, people. What are we shouting out for the week? What do y'all have that's dope and slept on? And no one say a damn thing about fucking Ozark because I haven't watched it yet.
I only watched episode
Oh, like
1 of the new
shows?
season.
What's up?
Like shows.
Yeah. Well, no, anything. I'm just
I got a great show.
Man,
Winning Time.
man.
winning time.
The one
Woo.
about the LA Lakers.
Shout out to
It's
Ruth.
a great show.
You gotta send it over.
It's about like when they
Joe
draft
didn't hear
Magic
me. It's cool
Johnson.
though.
No. What you said? You watched it, right?
No, I watched the first episode of the part 2,
Of the
and I said shout out to Ruth.
yeah. Just don't even tell me anymore. I'm not even listening.
I'm not.
I'm tuning you
I'm
out.
not.
What's the name of this show, what's the name of this show, JoJo?
Oh, Zane. It's called Zane.
Oh, Zane.
It's called Winning Time.
Winning time.
Yeah, it's about like the Lakers when they drafted Magic Johnson. It's a really good show though. Like how they did it. It's really good.
All right, we'll have to check it out. Tay, what you got? Anything?
Not show. I'm gonna shout out my brother Tyler. He this past weekend, I think it was Thursday or Friday, he placed first in conference in track. So shout out to him,
Oh, that's
man.
fire, man. We can give him a
Shout out to
round of
him.
applause.
Yeah, man.
That's fire, man.
Gotta do like a little celebration. Maybe give him a personal plaque from a proud brother.
I'm gonna have to do something. And he beat
Yeah.
me finally, so I gotta do something for him.
He beat you
in
what?
doing what?
In a race.
He
Running.
beat you in a race. I barely could beat in a race. My man's must be fast.
I
My
was
man's
so-
must be fast.
I was trying to talk my shit. I was like, look, don't let an old man beat you out here. First,
he cooking.
Yeah,
How much did he beat you by?
the second race, he beat me by like a couple strides.
Oh damn.
And look,
Oh.
and I was just like, the first race we raced, it was like tied. My mom was out there. So she was like, go Tyler, whatever. So the first race we raced, and it was like neck and neck. So she was like, you got to do it again. I was like, damn, we got to do
You
it again.
already tired.
You look good.
My
Especially
man
on
put his
round
whole
two.
soul.
That's like when you were with a lady.
Second race, he
Right.
Round
put this
two.
on.
Nah, I think we need another one because if y'all tired the first time, I think you need more prep time. I think you got it. I think you still got it.
Oh no, man.
I almost died in my pothole.
You almost left to another dimension hole.
I almost got sucked into the fucking Little League field.
Um,
Oh damn it! The groundhog potholes that they had out there.
Yeah, y'all gotta go for round two, man. Tay, we gotta get you back up here again.
No, we gotta do a push-up challenge. Now I'm extra ready.
Yeah, you've been in the gym now.
He's been in the gym like a whole
it's
month.
time.
He is ready.
By that time, bet.
About that time, man.
Word. But yeah, man, shout out to your brother. Fucking we got less than a minute. So Zane, what you got?
I'm shouting out Ozark. I don't give a damn what you say. I'm shouting out Ozark. Shout out to
Fuck that.
Ruth.
Nah,
Call
shut
it a
up.
day.
You gotta cut your mic. Cut your mic. All right. Cut your
Shout out
mic.
to Ruth.
Yeah. And yo, I'm gonna give a shout out to the Val. Shout out to the homie Val. She's been out there working, yo. She's been in the city. She's been grinding. She's been doing her thing. I'm proud of her. So yeah, that's who I could think of. We're gonna give a shout out to her. Shout out to Nonstop Profit.
Thank
All right,
you, bro.
let's get it.
Stop profit.
Napoli Pizza, Lodi. We got PPG Capital. Other than that, we out here, people.
Peace.
Deuces.